Meghan again bullied staff over unsympathetic action to Queen gives Harry every reason to worry. The Queen is living by herself in an unsympathetic institution, which gives Prince Harry every reason to worry, the Sussex's biographer has claimed. The Duke of Sussex, 37, revealed last week he was working to ensure his grandmother, 96, is surrounded by the right people. The Duke and Duchess stopped off to see the monarch during a brief layover in the UK before heading to the Invictus Games in The Hague earlier this month. Prince Harry remarked that it was great to be reunited with the Queen after years of living in California. He told, "It was just so nice to see her. She's on great form. She's always got a great sense of humor with me and I'm just making sure that she's, protected and got the right people around her." But the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's biographer, Omid Scobie, has posed the question of whether the Queen is being properly taken care of in the absence of both Prince Harry and the Queen's late husband, Prince Philip. Mr. Scobie said the reality of the Queen's situation is that she is living by herself since Philip died in April 2021. He said that much of the Queen's life is run by aides, courtiers and household staff, in charge of every aspect of her life. He said, while Prince Charles, the Cambridges and others stop by for visits, the people surrounding the monarch on a daily basis, aides, courtiers and household staff responsible for every aspect of her life, are all employees of the royal institution. And it's at the hands of some of these same people that Harry experienced some of his darkest and most distressing moments as a working member of the firm. The Duke's comments about the people closely involved in the Queen's life has been interpreted as a direct shot at Buckingham Palace staff by a reputation expert. Reputation Management Consultants Chairman, Eric Schiffer, described how the remarks could have been destined for firm staff trying to create lacerations to his and Meghan's brand, as well as being a comment on the Queen's situation. Mr. Scobie wrote it would be only natural for the Prince to be skeptical of every person in her daily orbit as the Queen battles health concerns and reduced mobility. In new book The Palace Papers, author Tina Brown says Meghan Markle thought the monarchy needed her more than she needed them following her and Prince Harry's successful tour of Australia in 2018. Meghan Markle wanted leading lady status after she and Prince Harry enjoyed a successful royal tour of Australia, a new book has claimed. Shortly after the pair married in 2018, they embarked on a tour down under, which also took in New Zealand, Tonga, and Fiji. The trip was deemed a huge success with the pair visiting Bondi Beach, the Sydney Opera House and appearing at the 2018 Invictus Games, which were taking place in the city. However, according to the new book The Palace Papers by ex-Vanity Fair editor Tina Brown, despite all the positive coverage of the tour, Meghan apparently hated every second of it. A former palace employee told the author that Meghan found the engagement old-fashioned, and would have rather put the spotlight on causes she wanted to highlight. Meanwhile, on the couple's return from the tour, the book claims Meghan couldn't understand why nobody told her well done. Brown writes that Meghan drew the conclusion that the monarchy likely needed her more than she needed them. She added, she had starred in the equivalent of a blockbuster film and wanted her leading lady status to be reflected in lights. Just over a year after the successful tour, Meghan and Harry announced their intention to step down as senior working royals and move to America to carve out new lives for themselves. And since they quit the UK in early 2020, Meghan has only returned once, earlier this month for a fleeting meeting with Prince Charles and the Queen alongside Harry on their way to the Invictus Games in The Hague.